Hi, my name is Tony.
And I'm John. I'm Kevin.
We are here in Lindenhurst this weekend to show you around. The town was founded in 1873 and renamed Lindenhurst in 1891. On October 30th, 2012, Hurricane Sandy flooded over half the village streets. On the southern side of Montauk Highway, the water reached up to 6 feet deep. Kevin now has the Rebel Bird. The Rebel Bird is a revolutionary kite that they only make in North America. And here we're going to try to fly it in Lindenhurst, Long Island. Yeah. Kevin's putting it together. And we got some string. It's really windy and it's going in a good direction too.
Hopefully it's going to go up.
My friends seem to go fly a kite, literally. In the late 90s, I have visited Southside Fish and Clam. I remember it being a great seafood place. I haven't been to this place since, but I do remember you could take out food, fresh lobster, shrimp, all kinds of seafood that you could take home and prepare yourself. But we decided to sit down. They have a cafeteria there that you get your menu, you order something off the menu, and then they call your number when it's prepared. They also have a clam and oyster bar that someone can prepare a dozen or two fresh clams or oysters for you. Fisherman platter. What'd you get, John?
I got the fish and chips.
Fish and chips. And that's tartar sauce. Open
Tartar
that up.
sauce. Ah, look at that. Put a little on the side here.
It's got the same thing as me.
Except for the clams.
I don't see any clams.
Right down here, baby.
Oh, those little things?
Yeah.
You can take your mask off. You're sitting at a table. Don't rush it off. Kevin's eating clams. Look at that. You decorated nicely. John.
Of course.
Smell-o-vision.
It's a shrimp. You use this kind of sauce. What's this called?
Cocktail.
Cocktail sauce for your shrimp. And for the fish, tartar sauce. Really fresh too.
I ain't tried fish yet.
Oh yeah. Unbelievable.
So, thank you.
All right.
Coming to a YouTube theater near you.
A permit to use the gazebo.
Kevin, you used it.
Oh, now we're in trouble.
He hired me years ago to make DVDs for the town, of the town. And I'm going to donate them to the museum. If you want to sell them and keep the money for the museum, that would be great. On October 18th, 1930, two of the greatest baseball players that ever lived, Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth, came to Lindenhurst, Long Island to play a sandlot exhibition game. This is the original baseball from that game, that day. The old violin. Special little organ.
All right, you want to know what we got here?
Yeah.
All right. This is a house that was built in what we figured out is 1915. Because it's not on the surveys of 1910, but it is on the survey of 1920, so we picked out 1915. What we've got depicted here is a typical Lindenhurst home of 1915. This is what the home would look like. Right now you're in Grandma's kitchen. Noticing the icebox.
Oh, that's the icebox?
That's an icebox. Where you would put the ice in there so that you could refrigerate a few little items
Cool.
there.
That's cool.
And then Grandma, in the beginning, had to scrub her clothes on a washboard, but then Grandpa got a couple extra bucks and he bought us a lovely washing machine.
Oh, the washing machine. We love the washing
cigars
machine.
for Grandpa today.
Add some extra soap for this shirt that I spilled food on a little while
Okay,
ago.
so that's Grandpa's addition to the family. Much of our crystal and china displays were donated by this lady over here, which was Mrs. Dittman. So this is her crystal collection and her Majolica ware collection.
Why did they turn
Alright.
from Breslau to Lindenhurst?
A lot of people just assume too many things, and they assume it had to do with World War I. But it happened much before World War I, so it had nothing to do with the German problems that were going on. What happened was our two founding fathers, Thomas Wellwood and Charles Schleier, they were New York City real estate agents, actually, that's what they became. And when it was Breslau in 1870, Schleier, who came from Breslau, Germany, his intent was to make this another mini Breslau, Germany. During that time, in the early 1870s, they were encouraging mostly German people from New York City to come to this area to buy property. And they were selling them small plots.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Small plots of land. And what happened was that Schleier started to get a little greedy, I guess you could say. Anyway, he was selling the same pieces of property to different people. So what was happening was people couldn't get a clear title of the land here, and Breslau was getting a pretty bad rap. People didn't want to come because they were afraid they weren't going to be able to get their property. So the people who were living here at the time, in 1890, decided it was time to change the name, start fresh. So because of the linden trees that grew along the street here, they decided to name it Lindenhurst.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, this desk belonged to Thomas Wellwood, our founding father.
Thomas Wellwood.
Thomas Wellwood.
Wellwood.
There he is with his wife Abby.
Named after him.
There's the firehouse, the Lindenhurst Firehouse. Our Lady of Perpetual Help is just nothing but a big, beautiful church right smack in the middle of Lindenhurst. 150 years. 1871 to 2021. If you visit Long Island, it would be a waste not to visit Lindenhurst, one of my favorite villages on Long Island. time today. Thanks for coming with us for another episode of Discovering Long Island.